Well, Oran, welcome back. Fourth one in a row. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I think we all understood the break was needed, and there's no issue with that. But probably for us, as we spoke about in football terms, we'd sort of built a bit of momentum, and the key was to try and keep that rolling. So I think coming off the back of the break, you're always wary of how you'll perform. But I think credit to the players, particularly first half, particularly probably the first half hour. We've created enough chances to win a couple of games. Sadly, haven't done that, and then you bring on your own sort of trouble in the second half. But we've seen it out, and a good second goal from Skinner gets us over the line.
And last night when you went to bed, did you see a match being played today with the weather?
I did, because the weather was fine, and then I woke up this morning and it was like a winter wonderland. So credit to Tommy. I was down here a couple of times this morning. We've been here since 8 o'clock sort of, and it didn't look good at stages, and then we got a bit of a thaw that come on as well. But there's unsung heroes behind the scenes. Trevor Moffat, Tommy, who do a huge amount of work behind the scenes. We're out with shovels and picks and everything else, trying to clear lines and do everything that was needed. So it takes all to get the 3 points, and we're indebted to them today.
Matthew Shevlin made his debut today. He done everything but score.
He did, and I think the key thing with Matthew, and the reason I chased him for so long, I think he'll be the first to tell you there's aspects of his game that he'll hopefully learn, and that bit of guile and everything else that will come with experience and playing games at this level. But the one thing I knew, and it was probably the biggest attribute that I wanted to bring, and the reason I wanted to bring him to the club, was his honesty and his work ethic. And he's a grafter. There's no such thing as a lost cause, and even without the chances that he had, 2 or 3 times the goalkeepers had to kick the ball out over the sideline, and because of the pressure that he's put him under, where he just chases everything down. And I think when you go about your business that way, and you hunt and harry and work so hard, you probably earn yourself chances. 2 out of the 4 chances he's probably created himself, because he's just grafting and working so hard. So we're delighted. I think it's everything we wanted. It's something different than maybe that we have up there, and more importantly, it's nice for him to get up and running and get a good solid start and a good performance.
And he knew Owen Bradley had a right foot there.
He did. Nobody else, but he tells me he did. So no, listen, it was a great finish, and we just with the pitch and the conditions today at this time of year suits Skinner, and we just felt that he would get joy today, and he would be a good outlet today. And with that, he led the line fantastically well there today. And the finish, listen, he's that enigmatic side to him that we've all seen, where we know he's that type of a finish in him. So possibly with his left, it would maybe more likely see it, but it was great to see it go in and capped off a fine display from him.
And games are coming thick and fast. Lorne away on Tuesday night, it'll be a difficult one for us.
Yeah, well, and when they came down here earlier on the season and had a good 2-0 win, they bossed the first half and scored their 2 goals, and we were very strong in the second half, and probably we just lacked that killer touch, or lacked the goal, put the ball in the back of the net to really swing the game and turn it again. So from that point of view, we've got to learn the lessons from today. We've been wasteful at times today, and it's important that we show that ruthless side when you play teams like Larne up around the top of the league.